Oh, well, LeBron is I think he said, one of the top 10 players in the league. I don't think he is.
Well, things just got way messier between LeBron James and the Lakers, and now even the Vegas sports books are losing their minds over it. Week-long off Vax saying don't listen to this LeBron James stuff. Here's something though I do believe, and I believe it strongly. Clutch sports or clutch points. There's an article today that says people around the NBA believe LeBron is going to announce he's retiring after the 2025 season. And that may not be a year away, that he may announce this is his last season. Overnight, something wild happened. The odds of LeBron being traded to the Dallas Mavericks exploded like a firecracker. We're talking about a jump from a distant plus 1,200 to a jaw-dropping plus 300. That kind of leap doesn't just come out of nowhere. It means somebody somewhere has inside info that the rest of the world hasn't caught on to yet. Rumors started flying the moment those numbers shifted. People are whispering that LeBron's camp has been in quiet talks with Dallas, possibly even with Luka Doncic himself. Others are saying this is all part of a power move, a classic LeBron-style shakeup to pressure the Lakers' front office into making a big roster change before the deadline. Either way, it's chaos in the betting world. Clearly, the Lakers feel Luka is the future. LeBron knows it. Luka knows it. Everybody in the organization knows it. It was LeBron's team, even when AD was dominant in the COVID year. And LeBron for 23 years has been the number one priority of every organization and almost always the best player. I would say the best player. And now he's not. This year he's not going to be the best player. Luka in shape will be the best player. Meanwhile, Miami and Golden State are still hovering in the mix, both sitting at around plus 1,500, but they're not the story anymore. Dallas is the real bombshell. The odds of LeBron staying with the Lakers just crashed. That's got everyone thinking something serious is brewing behind closed doors at Crypto.com Arena. Insiders are hinting that LeBron's patience with the Lakers' front office might finally be snapping. And if these odds are telling us anything, we might be witnessing the calm before an NBA earthquake. Those odds didn't just drop. They plummeted from a solid minus 700 all the way down to minus 340. That's not some minor fluctuation. That's a 5-alarm signal blaring across the entire league. Brun also knows the new owners are not going to get backed into a corner and bullied. These new owners moved off Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager, Max Scherzer, Manny Machado. They could have had Manny Machado to a long deal. He goes to their rival, the Padres, and is an all-star. He's an incredible player. Let him walk. Zach Greinke, let him walk. They do this. They'll pay for Ohtani in his prime. They'll pay for Mookie Betts in his prime or Freddie Freeman in his prime. Okay. They're just not going to hang around and pay a fortune. Something major is cooking behind the scenes and everyone in the NBA world can feel it. The Lakers' front office might be acting cool and quiet, but make no mistake, there's tension in the air, and it's thick enough to cut with a knife. And right in the middle of the storm, Rich Paul, LeBron's powerhouse agent, he didn't sit back. He went straight to the media, throwing out subtle but loaded hints that LeBron might be done with LA. You could practically hear the frustration between his words. He said just enough to make people's jaws drop, and then stopped right before giving away too much. When reporters pushed for clarity, Rich didn't deny anything, not a word of reassurance. Instead, he tossed a few vague comments that only made the noise louder. Smart teams now, the smart GMs are getting 4 and 5 years ahead on this thing. Nobody's paying the luxury tax anymore, and everything with LeBron operates in the near term. Nobody operates like that now that knows what they're doing. So, LeBron's just the latest casualty of the new CBA. Fans were expecting him to shut the rumors down, but instead he dropped a line that hit like a bombshell, teasing that LeBron's future with the franchise is uncertain. Now, insiders are whispering that this isn't just talk. It's a warning shot. If LeBron feels the Lakers can't deliver another championship soon, he might just pack up and bounce. The question is, will the Lakers call his bluff or start panicking behind closed doors? Uncertain. That's a dangerous word in this business. It doesn't just float around for fun. It shakes locker rooms, rattles front offices, and sends fan bases into full-blown panic mode. And here's what people need to remember. When Rich Paul speaks for LeBron James, it's never random. Every single word that man drops is carefully chosen. Every pause calculated and every silence. That's strategy in motion. LeBron doesn't need a mic or a tweet to rock the entire league. He can flip the energy of the NBA just by doing nothing. So when reporters tried to corner him about the Lakers' drama hopping for a headline, he shut it down cold. His only response, "I ain't got nothing to talk about." That wasn't just a casual quote. That was a warning shot fired straight through the heart of every rumor swirling around him. It's his way of saying, you think you know what's next. You don't. And just when the story couldn't get any crazier, while LeBron was supposedly relaxing on vacation, a Lakers sideline reporter stirred the pot even more. She posted a selfie wearing a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, probably thinking it was just a playful nod to his past. But fans, they lost it instantly. Comments flooded in. Is he going back to Cleveland? What does she know that we don't? Now, that innocent little photo has turned into a full-blown clue hunt. Could it really be coincidence, or is this the first breadcrumb in LeBron's next big move? But then LeBron himself jumped straight into the comments, and that's when things went from playful to straight-up shocking. He didn't drop emojis or leave a vague reply like most stars do. "Nope," LeBron typed out. "Now that is proper attire." Boom. Just like that, the internet exploded. That's not a coincidence. That's LeBron sending smoke signals straight back to Cleveland. The king knows exactly what he's doing, and that one line hit harder than a press conference. For someone still wearing the purple and gold, hyping up the gear of his former team, that's no random comment. That's a statement. The chill that swept across the league was real. Players, insiders, even rival GMs felt it. Everyone started asking the same question. Is LeBron plotting one last return to where it all began? Tensions in LA are boiling over right now. And that move felt personal, not petty, not accidental, personal. And trust me, that comment did not slide under the radar. Then out of nowhere, ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, who's basically on a first-name basis with Lakers owner Jeanie Buss, dropped a major bombshell. According to her inside sources, it's done. It's over. No smooth exit, no grand finale, no last dance in purple and gold. The word from inside, LeBron's chapter with the Lakers might already be closing, and the higher-ups know it. If that's true, we're not talking about just another trade rumor. This could be the end of an era and the start of a comeback nobody saw coming. Word on the street is that the Lakers have zero plans to resign LeBron James after this season. And that's not gossip anymore. That's coming straight from multiple insider leaks. And get this, it's not about loyalty, legacy, or even respect anymore. It's strictly business. The front office has made its move, and it's cold as ice. The decision reportedly came down during a series of quiet closed-door meetings where execs agreed that it's time to look toward the future without the king. So, what exactly are they cooking up behind those glass conference doors at Crypto.com Arena? Something the insiders are calling Project 2027. And don't let that sleek name fool you. This isn't a PR stunt, and it's definitely not just some fancy marketing idea. It's a full-blown rebuild plan, a secret blueprint to reshape the franchise from the ground up. The Lakers are reportedly clearing cap space like crazy, trimming contracts and stacking assets like they're prepping for war. The goal? A superstar takeover. Their eyes are locked on once-in-a-generation players. Names like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Nikola Jokic are being whispered in executive circles. Whether it's through free agency or an earth-shattering trade, that's the dream target zone. It's a risky gamble, cutting ties with the face of the league to chase the next dynasty piece. But that's the Lakers' way. Ruthless, bold, and always thinking 2 moves ahead. The question is, will this bold Project 2027 plan pay off? Or will LA regret letting the king walk out of his castle? And here's the cold, hard truth. LeBron James isn't part of that Project 2027 blueprint anymore. The writing's on the wall, and if you look closely, the proof is sitting right there in the contracts. Players like DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaVia, and Jackson Hayes. All of them locked into short-term deals that conveniently expire right before or during that 2027 window. Coincidence? Not a chance. Even Dorian Finney-Smith, one of the few reliable role players in the mix, only landed a short 2-year deal. And get this, when the Houston Rockets came knocking with a longer, more secure offer, the Lakers didn't even blink. No counter, no negotiation, just a polite wave goodbye. Why? Because every single player on that roster is basically a temporary piece, a placeholder keeping the lights on and the seats warm until the real rebuild begins. And you can bet LeBron sees it. The man's been in this league for over 2 decades. He knows the game behind the